Hey everybody, Reds fan 1979 back here with a special baseball card video. I'm very excited to break this package here. This is my package from Dustin Bellinger, one of my friends from the card community, YouTube community. He did a PSA group submission, then I joined him. I think we had to get the cards to him by like May 24th. I think PSA logged them some point the first week of June or something like that, and then we didn't get him back. He didn't get them back until it was like over 4 months. So pretty crazy, but I'm really excited to show you guys what I got. I submitted 5 cards just to kind of test it out. I've seen a lot of people do huge number of submissions. I'm not into buying and selling graded cards that much, so I just picked some that I thought would look nice slabbed. Both Reds and non-Reds cards. So I also wanted to thank a couple of you guys that have reached out to me today. I had to do one of the hardest things today was to clean out my employee's desk that passed away. He had some severe medical issues and passed away last Friday, for those of you guys that didn't hear on my previous video. So thanks to those of you guys that have reached out to me. A couple of you had and offered condolences. That was a very difficult thing I had to do, but comes with part of being a supervisor. So very, very excited. I got my little stand here. I will say, going into this, my prediction was that I was going to get either 3 10s and 2 9s or 3 9s and 2 10s. And I actually did a little bit better than expected. So I want to show you guys this. And please let me know your thoughts. So let's see how I want to do these here. Sorry for the build up here. I'm just trying to figure out how to do these. Oh wow, these look great so far. I've got a couple. Yeah, these cards look awesome. All right, so let me start with. I'll kind of go in the order. See what order I want to do these in. All right, here we go. So there's the stack there. We're going to start here with, this is a card that I thought would get a 10. It's a 2018 Topps Chrome Joey Votto update red refractor. This is just a sweet looking card. It's really nice. It's numbered 17 out of 25. This was not pack pulled. There's a little story behind each of these, so I'll try and keep it brief, but basically the story behind this is that I pulled a Francisco Lindor red out of a pack last Christmas, and I ended up selling it for just under $20, and the proceeds that I got from it after the eBay fees and the PayPal gave me just enough to buy this. I got this raw for a little under $15. I think it was like $14.95. And I just loved it. I really looked at the surface hard because the chrome cards are very challenging with surface, but the surface was good, and so I decided to go ahead and submit that. It's weird, it's not coming across straight, or maybe my phone's not straight. Anyways, that is just a sick looking card. For any Reds fan, any Reds collector, especially a Votto collector like me, this is one of the nicest cards in my collection. Can't wait to add it to my shelf. So that was card number 1. Card number 2, another Votto here that I actually thought this one was going to get a 9 because a lot of the Topps Living set cards we're getting 9s. They're subject to chipping and things around the corners and edges. This one is not black, it's white, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Kind of the bottom corner there is black, but I did look it over very carefully. The back is really nice there. The corners are pretty nice. This one was sort of like, for me, like 50-50, but I just thought because of a lot of these I've seen get 9s, that it would get a 9, but I'm really, really stoked that it got a 10. I'm so happy with that. Because that was one of the ones that was better than expected. So really excited about that. Maiko turned me on to these grading these Topps Living cards. He's had several that have come back as PSA 10s. I think he's had a few as 9s too, but I think they just look really cool slabbing. Why not get one of my favorite players? So really excited with that one. The next one is a card that I was thinking might get a 10, but I wasn't totally sure, but I'm really excited about it. This is probably the most valuable of all of them, potentially. The 2017 Bowman Ronald Acuna Prospects Chrome, really nice card. Again, I've paid very close attention to the surface. The surface looked great. The corners looked awesome. The story with this one is I bought it from an eBay seller, I want to say last summer, and I got it for a little under $11. I think it was $10.99. So with Dustin's grading fees and everything, I think on average I paid about $11 between the grading and the shipping back. So that's really not bad. It's pretty affordable. He does it, gives great value. But I've seen this card go for between $60 and $75 on eBay and a 10. His cards are really hot right now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or not. I don't know if anybody's even interested in this from the community. I might consider trading it for like a really nice Votto or Senzel, but I'm not sure because this is a really nice card. It's a first Bowman, so very desirable. Very stoked on that one, so excited about that. My fourth card is a special card that I got from a YouTube collector. One of my favorites, Silver Jackify, gave me this as a gift. And I gave him a Don Mattingly that he didn't have that was kind of special for his collection. So he gave me this along with a couple of Otanis in a care package. I want to say it was late last year or early this year, but really cool card. This is just sick. It's a 2017 Leaf Best of Baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. green. It's numbered, it's kind of cool. Whoop, oh, there it is. It's on the bottom. It's numbered 10 out of 10, and it got a 10. So that is just sick. You can hear my son maybe screaming in the background. I put him in the bouncer for a little bit so I could do this. So this is just an awesome card. So I want to thank Joe. Thanks Silver Jackify for this awesome card. I had to wipe down the edges here, and I just wasn't sure with the centering. It looked just a hair off, the slightest bit thicker here, but I guess it's within the tolerance. I had a lot of people give me advice on this, and most people told me just submit it and see what happens, and I'm so glad I did because it came back a 10, and I think this is the only 10. There's might be a pop 1. I'll have to look and see. I've seen a couple Griffeys that have been graded, but I don't think I've seen this one, so really excited about this one. So again, that makes my fourth 10. So I'm already doing better than expected. And my last card, I can't believe it, but I ended up going 5 for 5 in Gem Mint 10s. So the hard work paid off. So this is a first Bowman, 2016 Bowman Prospects Vlad Jr. first Bowman card. I bought this raw on eBay for $10 earlier this year. I wasn't sure with regards to the centering because I just don't know with the borders there. That's kind of hard to tell. You know, the corners look pretty nice. It looked like it had nice color. The back looked pretty good. I didn't see any chipping on the corners or any white there, so I thought it looked pretty good. So I just thought it looked like a nice card. So I thought, again, this had maybe a 50-50 chance, but I've seen a lot of paper cards get 9s because of the stock. So very stoked to get a 10 on that. So again, I am just floored by my luck because I know in Dustin's group there was a lot of people that got grades less than they were expecting, and I feel really bad. You know, there's a part of me that feels a little guilty for having gotten all 10s, but I really did do my homework, and that would be one of my advice pieces to collectors. I don't have a jeweler's loop, but I do have some really bright lights in my basement, and there were several cards that I chose not to submit because they had the slightest flaws. Like I had a nice 2018 Topps Chrome Update 1, Soto rookie. Those are going for big money, Gem Mint 10s, but there was just the slightest surface scratch. I mean, even at a 9, that card would look great. But I had another Joey Votto Bowman's Best red refractor from 2017, numbered to 10, that would have looked sick. But again, it had a little minor surface thing. So a couple others I checked and just realized they had some surface scratches. So I really tried to be very selective in choosing these. So again, greater than my expectations. Ended up getting 5 10s. which actually makes me 5 for 5. And on the BGS submission, I've submitted 1 card and I ended up getting a gem 9.5. So, you know, I think it's a combination of luck. I got a decent grader and probably doing my homework, taking the advice from a lot of you guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have. These are just amazing cards. I know what people say about PSA, but I don't know. There's just something I like about the way they slab the cards. I think they just make great. It's really artwork to me. And I just love having them in my collection. So again, anybody that's interested potentially, let me know a little bit on that. I kind of want to see how much interest I'll gauge in that. And then we'll go from there. But the others I think I'm definitely going to keep. And I may keep the Acuna. We'll just see what happens. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening. And please like, comment, subscribe.